the properties that we have viewed with the agents and which is the one that we have selected and why we have selected this particular property. Narrowed down to 3 different properties, 2 of them located at Geylang, okay, Geylang Lorong 47 and Geylang Lorong 6. Now these are the 2 properties that we actually tried to get because for one reason is that the area it's 24 hours on, you know, the very good human traffic for any kind of products or services. Primarily, this area is very popular for food courts and eating outlets, but there are various other services available as well. And the other property is located at Beach Road. It's currently owned an embroidery shop. Okay. After the agent's advice and calculations of the return on investment, we have actually decided to take the one at Beach Road rather than the 2 properties at Geylang.
At the end, we actually selected this Beach Road Army Market to be precise, which is situated at the Beach Road Market itself. The area is about 110 square feet. It's a small shop. It was for sale with tenant for $80,000. It has a balance years lease of 7 years. And the existing tenancy rental is $1,200 per month. For the rental yield, we have quite a high number, which is 26%. Property is leasehold under URA itself, and it is actually a trademark for about more than 20 years already. So we foresee that this building will not be tear down by the government. It will always be there. It is located at the prime location whereby it's minutes away from the Lavender MRT and ICA. Basically, the tenant just signed a 2-year lease, which is renewable every 2 years. The best selling point of this property is you are able to sell it at 400K within the next 6.5 years. That is why we chose this property to be the best among the rest.
Thank you, contestants. We were trying very hard to visualize your facts and figures, but nonetheless, good job. Judges, what are your comments?
I'm in a property which is like 7-year life only, and you will be able to sell it when only 6 months left for 400,000. Who will be the smart person who will be buying that?
No, sir. This information I get straight from the agent. That is what I'm told.
Do anybody need to pay for any renewal? If yes, then how much?
I'll need to find that out, sir.
Looks like you are buying a potato rather than a property. Thank you.
I think you have been grossly misguided by your agent. There is, up to now, no proper guidelines and rules for the renewal of lease for URA property in Singapore. Everybody is waiting for what the government will do. At the end of the term, they can just say, everybody move out. You have to return the property. 0 value. Okay? Be more careful than thinking.
Like this property, which you mentioned a rent of 1,200, and you calculated 7 years of rental about 100,000. You're paying about 80,000, so you just straight away thought is a 20,000 profit, yes. And that becomes 26% of it.
Correct.
This is not the way to calculate the property yields and all these things.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, judges. Contestants, I'm sorry, but you should have done a bit more research on this property of choice.
Our proposal has been narrowed down after looking through at least 16 different properties and visiting 4 of them on site. Our proposal tries to use the entire $1 million that we have in hand for the maximizing of the returns, and also, as Mr. Gupta suggested the last time, to get a loan of up to $1 to $2 million. That's the maximum allowed under the conditions that were given to us. What we have a proposal for you, sir, is to use 2 main properties as our basis for the investment. And the first one is the one in Mayor Road, and the second one is in Newton area. It will leave us with a sum of about $385,000 in cash. Now, for that, we have 4 options, where there are another 2 properties that we are recommending as our standby properties. One in the Newton area and one more in the city heartlands, sorry, Toa Payoh. That REITs is another option for us to look at, because it gives you at least 7 to 8%, but these are trust, not real physical properties. An example of this would be the Suntec REITs and so on. So I'm not sure whether you're open to this, but we have put that as an option should we want to use the balance of the money that you have given us.
Okay, balance money, we have some amount after buying these two properties. Some balance amount we can put the fixed deposit, or if we have the good property and we can invest again.
Just a little information on the properties that we have chosen. The first one is on the Mayor Road belt itself near the beach, and this is the view of the place. It has a very nice balcony that we saw. It has a view of the fireworks and the city itself, and a huge park in front of itself.
Marina Bay you can view from there, and each and every amenities you can see there is some schools and easy to approach to main city, Orchard area, or all the facilities available there.
The maintenance, although it is in a very prestigious location, we also realize is very competitive at a low of $280, but the rent, it is very high at $5,000 and above. The previous people who were staying there were paying up to $5,400, we were told. Right now it is low because the market has just recovered. Over time, it's expected to go up. The second one,
Emerald Village, Newton 18.
it is very close to 2 MRT stations, very well maintained, and this was last renovated in October. And the owner has been staying there, so it is very well kept, very beautifully maintained.
Is the high floor and sky garden in 13th floor. In fact, we already visit there. It's feel good. And this is a freehold property, and rent high is above around 5,000 per month, and 80% is already tenanted. Its maintenance is 230 per month. Rental yield 3.9%.
So these two are the main ones that we are recommending as our first proposal. Now, should we want to use the rest of the capital and the bank loans are approved for a little bit higher amounts, then we have property number 3, which is Newton 81, right next to MLS.
Also is the same, is a prime location, very close to Amati, is a minimum distance from Orchard Amati, and good for capital growth. Only 81 units is there, easy to resale and high rental.
And the final option, like we mentioned, should we want to use the entire capital, is the one in Oleander Towers. This is in the heartlands itself. It has a big swimming pool area, beautiful unit. So on a conclusion, once again, our proposal, sir, is not to just invest in one property, but to maximize the $1 million that are being given to us. We propose we start with at least 2 of them, and as the market picks up, we use the balance to buy other properties, leaving the money for currently in fixed deposit, or even consider the trust funds in properties that are available right now.
Thank you, Paul. Raj?
Thank you.